going on, guys, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. So I'm going to be doing a couple of solo episodes today. As per usual, I kind of want to separate the adventures with the building like I used to do in a bunch of other games. So a lot of you guys really did seriously enjoy the building episodes, and I'm actually quite surprised. I thought I would get a kind of a mixed response, but it seemed like 90% of you were pretty just on wanting some building built in between. So I actually went ahead, instead of just smacking things with my mammoth the whole episode and getting this amount of nothing done, I went ahead and I gathered a whole bunch of logs on the mammoth in between, I think, a fuck ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 606 wood. But one thing that kind of concerns me is I realized that they have added stone buildings, and it seems like it's not really stone buildings, it's only stone fences and walls right now. So I wanted to research these and see what kind of amount of stones it takes. If it's an excessive amount, that it's totally not worth it. Maybe for like my base, but yeah, it doesn't, and it uses wood. I don't think it's worth it personally, because stone is a lot harder to get than wood. Wood is so easy to get. Maybe we'll upgrade to stone later down the line once we get what is it called? The hammer butt. An ankylosaur. Once we get an ankylosaur, we might be able to upgrade to stone a little bit faster, since they are the rock mining dinosaur. So we're just going to keep sticking to wood. Probably won't do a stone outer wall. We'll probably do a stone walled base with wood foundations. It'd probably be a little bit stronger than wood. And we just need to build a whole bunch of fucking walls. And we need to surround this thing with walls. And we're going to leave the corners open. Probably, I wanted to do like a 4x4. So we really don't need these fences, essentially. And we don't really need the twos in the corner. The one there, and the one there, because we want to build these 1x1 towers. And also, my brother can make... They're like spotlights. You turn them on and you can direct them in a certain direction. And I want to have like a spotlight on each tower shining down into the cage. I think that would be really fucking cool. So let's get to it. Let's get to it, do it. And grab some thatch off this bad boy and just grab a fuck ton of wood, which is going to over encumber me. But we're just going to make as many walls as we possibly can. It looks like we have more than enough to craft a fuck ton of walls. I would have crafted off camera, let this be known, but I didn't know exactly what I needed, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know how many walls I'm going to need. I don't want to overcraft walls if I'm not going to use them. I don't want to overcraft foundations if I'm not going to use them. So that's why I didn't craft off camera. So I apologize if you don't like the crafting, but it's one thing that's kind of unpreventable. So we're just going to do a one wall high to start. That way, if we fuck up, we can change it without issue. So I think I literally just fucked up. Is a 3x3 base is pretty freaking big. A 4x4 is going to take a fuck ton of wood. Let's do a 3x3. I feel like 4x4 is a little excessive. We can always expand in the future. It's not hard to expand. So that's 3 and that's 3. Okay. Oh, where am I putting the gate? I wanted to put the gate over here, right? I don't know how big the gate is. I'm going to have to go investigate my brother's base to see how big the gate is. Like how many fences wide the gate is, if that makes sense. Okay, so we got all that done. This is where the base is going to be, in this corner. Hopefully it looks nice. And these walls are built backwards. You know how much I wish they would add a rotation button? It really pisses me off, but that's fine. I would have done it differently. I think I have a fuck ton of stone on my... A decent amount of stone. I should actually just drop that off. Or maybe I can check the ankylosaur and see if he has like 1,000+ stone on him out of nowhere. But let's go count how many... I want one of these gates. I want one of these giant metal gates. I know it takes a fuck ton of materials to make one, but you gotta go big or go home. So it looks as if... It looks as if it is... So you need one on each end. So these are like okay to be there. So that's It's hard to figure out. I think I have some on me. So that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say 6. Maybe. This gate is massive. It is huge. But I'm thinking 6. I'm thinking 6. I don't want to have to delete walls when it comes down to building that thing. I'll probably go ahead and just gather metal from my brother, and he'll craft it for me since I can't craft it. I think I can. I might be able to research it to see how much metal it takes, but I'm just in no position to be able to put down a forge. Maybe I should work on building the base first, but I do want, like, walls to at least store, like, my saber-tooth tiger for now. So let's keep doing that. Here we go. Take the wood out, because that's pretty much all we need. And a fuck ton more walls. Looks like we only got 5 out of it. You can see how much wood it actually takes to build these walls. Imagine if I had to gather stone. If you haven't played this game, stone is not as easy as getting in any other game. It is pretty difficult. So let's start one there. Let's start one here. There we go. So if it's 5 long, these stones are really going to get in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to just go boom right there. And it's going to open up and be huge and massive. We're going to have all this space for dinosaurs. Okay, that's fine. So we just need... let's do one more by the ocean. That way we don't have to walk through the water or even get close to the water when we're opening this gate. I bet it's a little bit less than 5. I bet I'll be able to put one more, but just to be safe, I'm going to leave that space open. The reason why I can't just do a wood gate is because my T-Rexes and whatever else I get will not be able to fit through it. They'll hit their head on the top. If I ever get a Bronto, won't be able to fit through it or anything like that. So this is coming along well. Maybe we should, It's hard to tell what I want to do. I don't know if I want to wall these up and then put these things in the corners, or if I just want to have the out-facing wall, like, kind of like this. I don't know. That kind of looks fine. That looks fine to me. Yeah, I think I like it. Let's keep doing that. So we're going to start putting foundations, a 3x3 foundation in this corner. Here we go. Oh, wrong guy. I want to go on the mammoth. Mr. Sabretooth doesn't have any wood on him. Looks like we're going to have to gather a little bit of wood on camera. I didn't expect... I mean, I kind of should have expected it, but I don't even think we're going to be able to make, like, a couple foundations. Where are the foundations? I am blind. We can make one foundation. Hey, he leveled up. Yeah, fuck it. Stamina, right? So we got 2 foundations. My brother actually had a couple of building supplies that he left on not my dead body, my sleeping body when I logged off. So I assume that means he wants me to use them for building. That's as straight and narrow as I'm ever going to get. Okay. That's pretty damn good. And then just one more, and it should line up with there. And then we need to go 3 this direction, and then we'll have a ramp leading into it. And then hopefully we can start getting some smelteries, some forgeries, the smithy, and everything done. Let's go ahead and hop on Entirely Fuzzy. And a lot of you guys probably are new here. A lot of you are actually new to my channel from Ark, and I do thank you for subscribing or doing whatever you've done. I'm going to go fill up my water and grab the meat that I had cooking on the coast first. But if you weren't here in the past when I did single-player Rust, or if I did on and off multiplayer Rust and that kind of stuff, which is coming back very soon, don't worry. Usually when I play these single-player type of episodes, I tend to get a lot of stuff done. A lot more usually than I get done when I'm playing multiplayer. Just happens to be that way. I didn't grab my meat, but I don't really need it right now. And I like to talk about things that are going on in real life while I'm kind of doing mindless shit. So If you're not looking for me to talk about that kind of stuff, then I would say click out now, because I'll probably be talking about that stuff a little bit this episode, and then next episode we'll get into some more building after we've gathered a fuck ton of wood, because we're going to need a lot more than I believed. I want to at least get like the first floor done of my like house part of my base, because I need somewhere to kind of work from. I need chests down there. I just need shit to store, you know what I mean? If I can start storing stuff, I bet I can get stuff done a lot quicker. I can start getting some flying mounts, and I can start adventuring a lot more and getting places quicker. Maybe you can go to like tame a megalodon at some point. I bet a lot of you are curious on how to do that. I wouldn't know three shits about how to tame a megalodon. I guess you kind of have to swim into the water, lead him back to shore, and then just bow the fuck out of him until he passes out. And then hope to God that he's really close to shore. Otherwise, you're going to have to be facing a bunch of other megalodons just to keep him alive. Which doesn't sound like fun. They also added a new... I believe they added a new water dinosaur. I believe. I could be mistaken. I think they... I don't know what it's called. It's like a Ichthyosaurus or something. I just think of it as the Ichthyosaurus. And it's another carnivore. It's another carnivorous water marine animal. And it kind of scared me a little bit. I haven't seen one. I don't know if it's fully added yet, but I did see that they released the dossier. So I'm looking forward to that. That's for damn sure. Maybe get one of those as a mount. I think it's pretty much a lower level water mount. So like if you're a lower level, you shouldn't have difficulty getting one, if that makes sense. We're going to drop the seeds, and we're going to pretty much drop everything besides the Mejo berries, because this guy loves Mejo berries. I know these are a lot of berries going to waste, but believe me, we have a Bronto. We really do not need to worry about berries. I'm keeping the narcos and I'm keeping the stems because those are extremely useful. Stems are good for caves when you're getting stabbed by scorpions, and narcos are keeping animals dead and or tamed. No, I probably have dropped the Mejos as I've gone along, to be honest. Let's leave some of those in there as well, just in case he gets extra hungry and feels like snacking on a little red berry. But you can see how many berries we get with just one swing. It's crazy. And you don't even want to see the Bronto. I've had my game crash just after a Bronto's swing of the freaking tail getting berries. It's the most insane thing ever. I'm going to let this guy pass. I don't want to accidentally hit him in the butt and face a stego. I know this thing could easily take a stego. I just don't want to take the chance because it is not my mount. I don't want it to die just because I didn't see the stego's level as well. The stego could be level 7,000 for all the hell I knew. And could have just been like a glitched one, and it just had 1,000,000 HP, and we wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Alright. We should be able to build a couple more foundations off of what we just got. I don't know why he's like floating. There we go. He's actually walking now. What's up, Dodo? How's it going? Nope. Okay. Oh, he went flying into my wall. Did you see that? That's crazy. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab a whole bunch of wood, a whole bunch of thatch, a whole bunch of foundation. So I'm making 4. 4's not bad. We already have a door. We already have a roof. We're not having a roof. We're going to have, I would say, 2 floors of 2 high, and then the roof. I'm going to use ladders. I'm not going to use ramps because it saves on room. So that'll be good, good, good. All right, where are my foundations? Here they are. They're in my hotbar. Boom and boom. It's pretty even. No idiot can, like, come through here and be like, hey, I'm going to shoot a bow through your thing. At least I don't think. Nope. Pretty safe. Safe as it can be. Alright, and then we just need 3 more in this corner, and we have the foundations built. I completely forgot about the wall on the water. I think I'm really stupid. I don't know why I did that. We're not going to be putting a gate into the water, probably just a little wood door. But like I said, I kind of want to just get this built, because I need somewhere to work from. I need a place to store my items and my things, you know? We need 3, right? we're just under the amount of wood that we need for 3. Hey, level up. Leveling up off of the amount of crafting that I'm doing. So I'm level 41 now. Not bad, not bad. I'm just gonna go up in fortitude. It's a little bit of fortitude. We need to get to a point where caves aren't really harming us. I think that's a lot more fortitude than I believe, but hopefully we can get there. I don't want these things to be crazy floating. They kind of are, but not really. I'm okay with that. You can't really tell from afar. It looks like they're on the ground. All right, let's get some more wood. But like I was saying about real life stuff, so I am planning on getting into shape. I know, weird. Gamers, shape, exercise, weird. Weird. I'm not exactly huge. I'm not obese. I'm obviously overweight. I mean, so isn't 75% of America. But I know a lot of people might think of this weird in other countries. I don't know, really. Obviously, it's a thing that happens in other countries. I'm just saying a lot of people might be like, wait, what? You do that and that kind of stuff? So I'm actually getting a personal trainer just for a few months, just to kind of... I never really worked out in my life. I did do throwing when I was in freshman year of high school. If you don't know what throwing is, it's track and field, and I threw discus and javelin and blah, 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 freshman year. And that was probably the best shape that I've been in. I was exercising, I was dieting, and by dieting, some of you youngins out there may think of dieting as like I'm eating a carrot a day. Dieting, in my sense, is not eating a carrot a day. It's watching what you're eating, as in I'm eating lots of proteins, vegetables, fruits, and no Chinese food. I know Chinese food is my fucking favoriteest thing ever, and, you know, I can indulge on some Chinese food every so often, but not every day. I was eating, like, Chinese food twice a week when I was not on my diet, my forte of protein. And I'm trying to get into shape, you know? It's definitely something I should look after. I sit on my ass all day. This is my job, in case you're wondering. This is my full-time job, which is YouTube. Hopefully soon Twitch and YouTube will be my full-time job, but we're getting into that with the internet issues. And I thought, you know, spare no expense. This is exercise. This is you for the rest of your life. I might as well spend some money and get into shape. So the guy, I'm just going to tell you a story now. The guy that I went to see, who is going to be my personal trainer, he is a big guy. Like, he's kind of old. He's not really kind of old. I didn't ask him his age because that's not really something you talk about. But he's probably, I'd say, just late 40s, early 50s.